Cek. Oke, kita lanjut ya guys ya. Divisi 1. Damn.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game and I can't. Dependable and...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Oh, good spread. Ronaldo might just make this.
That is good alertness. Gattuso.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Maldini chooses to go cross-field. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Looking here to chip it through. Gattuso. He won't be happy with that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's off and running.
The one with the blue indicator.
And it's been played through. Van Bommel hangs one, climbs up big! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Oh,
And it's Salah. Threads one in.
This is the time you need that pace.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
And he's intervened well there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rui Costa.
okay.
Over to the left.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cruyff. Shot could... Rui Costa!
And they can counter here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Baresi.
Opts for safety. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now the cross, terrific header! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
No, that's not that good one.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
That's not that good one.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldo.
Looks to get on the end of this.
Bergomi.
Aimed beyond the defence. Van Bommel is wide and looking to get onto this.
Pedro Neto.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice sequence of passes this. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the keeper beats it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Tries to play it through,
And this is Ronaldo.
and he's managed to get free. He steps in, and that's the end of
There will
that.
be 1 minute added time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Passing is Chris. It's
that's
Ibrahimovic!
stupid,
It's in!
bro.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's a stupid goal.
One sweeping.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't
Please
fix
make
it.
sure
So I
to
think
watch
the manager
screen
has to
for an
resist
information
change
bulletin
at this
from
stage.
the regional police department.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, this looks sharp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's been shipped out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Vandijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckenbauer swung over. Bergomi. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini. And this is Drogba.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cut it out. Now that looks a decent ball. McTominay looking to run onto it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gattuso. Mohamed Salah. And he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bergomi, passing is crisp and sharp. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Drogba. He has found a way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cruyff. Beckenbauer gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Cantona. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cantona! And that would have won it. And it's Otto. Picked out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mohamed Salah. Foot in. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Pedro Neto gets into a big header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Beckenbauer, Drogba looks to get on the end of this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh no, this does not look good. The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini. Rui Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? He face to face with the keeper. And a chance! No mistake! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
There will be 3 minutes
And
at
that
a
will
time.
surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Yes.
And that will be it.
First
Well, that
game
turned out
and
to be
we
quite a
lost,
game.
guys.
Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...
GG. Okay. Not bad. Not really bad. I mean, udah terlalu buruk, guys. Give me some likes, guys. Let's go. Menang kali ini, cok. Seharusnya. Jangan sekarang. Ini seharusnya pakai shotgun sih.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen. and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. And here's Sampai. Can he latch on to this? Robson. Hit into the middle. And they can counter here. Oh, that's clever. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Sampai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Rui Costa!
Lanjut.
Just a whisker away. Costa Corta. And Mateus. Robson. Tries to pass it through. Gattuso. Roberto Carlos. So we're still where we started right now. Best. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Otto. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rui Costa. Another pass just keeps it ticking. He's gone for goal! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh,
Nice goal.
it really is a finish of the highest order. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Shot a goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. And and another try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. Now it's Sampai. Oh, super ball. Best! Pedro Neto. Rui Costa. Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Zanetti. Best. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. Good take and real chance! Goal!
purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it.
2-1.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
Andrew Upstemko, Lionel Messi, Ricky Soma, Johan Cruyff, Nicolò, Roberto Carlos, Stevie, Centerback. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. Terbaru lagi tidak fit, tidak full fit.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Cruyff! Pedri. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Climbs up big! Cruyff finds himself offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pedri. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. So we're still where we started right now. That's beautifully weighted. That's very neat. In by Rui. Up he goes! Oh. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement.
Oh, terrible pass.
Oh,
Makaleli. Right, Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Right, Shevchenko. Great vision. Baresi makes the interception. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Gattuso. Mohamed Salah. So what can they make of this? Oh, delightful ball. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And this is Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is it's Salah! Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Salah. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh no, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. Lovely bit of skill. Thinks about the shot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Rhode Island really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Makaleli. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 1 minute
Cristiano
added time.
Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a mighty effort! In he goes again!
offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rui Costa, nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, can they get him away? Baresi spots it and intercepts. Pedri.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball.
No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Cruyff.
Lovely pass, but can he...
It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very...
Rui Costa!
Just off target. Makaleli. Otto gets a foot in here.
And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
Rui Costa. And this is Cruyff.
And he's picked out the run.
Mohamed Salah!
Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So we're up and running.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Terrific header! Rui Costa!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's a half-decent try. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Iran have the chance to go the other way. Matheus Cunha. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he comes up trumps again.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
He gets big! Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Pass somewhat off target. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos, and here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
And face to face with the keeper. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, tries a shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply. Romario! Romario gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Iran. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10, Romario. Coming on the field, number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 13.
And this is Ronaldo.
Pele.
Spread out to the left. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's played into the area. Matheus Cunha. And they win it back again. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance!
Rui Costa
Going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Pele! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neatly clipped into space. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Rhode Island have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. And this is Cruyff. Matheus Cunha. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in.
2 early minutes has been indicated.
Changes him with that pass. Rui Costa. And no, that was never going to make it. Pakai. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread it left. Matheus Cunha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Rhode Island clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead
Please
second
take this
half.
opportunity
The
to
opposition
pay a
will be
visit to
doing
our
their
official
utmost
store,
to try and
where
get back
memorabilia
into
from
this,
today's match
so
are now
they have to be
available.
alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. He has a look up. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he latch on to this? And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Matheus Cunha. Mohamed Salah. Thuram spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? He's through here. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Kaká. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rui Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Oh, look at the space here. Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ini siapa nih?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Kebetulan buy one sini, ada kecil dulu.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee has just said play on.
Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in.
Oh my god.
Rui Costa.
Mohamed Salah.
Yes,
And he has been fouled there.
pelanggaran kontrak.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Malah kita semua fokus ke yang dia pemain jago. Buy one sini sudah.
Gattuso.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
Turan, always a very imposing presence at the back.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Decent progress down the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Cruyff. And the shots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines.
Kaka. That has not gone well. Rui Costa.
And this is Ronaldo.
Tries to play it through.
And he's straight offside.
Abis ini apa? Baru saya merah.
He's had it taken off him.
It's Rui Costa. Looking for the run.
Vandijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Great vision. Played out to the right. He's had a shot!
And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Has a shot!
Yes.
Lacking in accuracy.
Iran are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Ayo. Hindari temanku saja.
Looking for options for movement.
Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Can he get on the end of this?
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now this could be a chance. And Cruyff! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Iran have their second corner now.
Lebih bagus live tuh vertikal atau horizontal kayak biasa gitu.
He's having a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents and
Iya sih cuman 1200 nih. Maksudnya rating. Rank 1200 global, Cok. Kita naik 1000 global susah juga. Yes sih, 4 orang. 4 orang ini siapa? Avispa Fukuoka. Orang Jepang. Kemungkinan orang Jepang. Bukan sih. Bukan. Karim Adeyemi, Jeremy Doku, Kenan, Kylian Mbappe, Pedri, Richard, Bruno. Ada kasih 102 dia, Cok. Gaskan lah. Jam-jam begini itu dulu jam berapa sih?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Oh, just skips. There's the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to... It's Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Doku. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Salah, steaming on goalwards. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo, and he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. That is ended up in no man's land. Thinks about the shot. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rui Costa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pedri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rijkaard. Ljungberg. And it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Rhode Island certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Gattuso out to the right. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody else.
Iya sih, memang orang hari ini
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Rui Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Nedved. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And they've got rid. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Oh, great feat that.
He's got away. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has been fouled there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rui Costa. That has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cruyff. Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross goes in there. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played. Deftly away.
Rhode Island have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Danger averted for now. Very nearly half an hour gone here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the pass is intercepted.
Out to the left it goes. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Abiati clears. It's a searching pass.
Rhode Island truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's well positioned here. Messi. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Mohamed Salah!
Minute added time.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Out towards the flank. Played into the box. He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. Nedved! He will be livid with himself. And that was nowhere near his best. Tries to thread one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. It's run loose here. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. And it's Gattuso. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, there's the clearance. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Otto picks it up now. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball driven towards the far post. Played in a big header. It's there. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the shot! Oh,
split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
I'm from Indonesia, bro. But currently in United States.
Abbiati claims comfortable. Milan
Oh,
are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Iniesta. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in pace, had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Vandijk calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casillas comes out and deals with it. Odo. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh!
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but
Roberto Carlos!
that, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Salah. And he welcomes it in.
Let's go.
Oh, what a ball!
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And here's Mohamed Salah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pepe cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. And he's quick to get it clear again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's Salah!
Oh!
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of...
GG. Yeah, last couple. Last game. Oke, speech tuh meta terobosan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the
Vamos.
big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Now the climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
Rhode Island certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
First quarter of an hour gone. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Floated through. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target.
Galatasaray really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Makelele has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yamal! So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Nicely worked.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Yamal, nice looking ball. That's been slipped through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, cracking ball.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Gattuso. That is lovely. And this is Rui Costa. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. Played back in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Salah. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Spread out to the left, back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. Now it's Dembele. This looks promising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Dembele. And he shoots!
Added time.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He can run onto that. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Rhode Island definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's got away. Makalele. Ball swung in, and he was alert to it. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Osimhen. Makalele. Threads one in. Pedro Neto.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Rui Costa. Oh, super ball! Bastoni gets it away. He's having a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Otto. Still just a single goal between the sides. Makalele. Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. Gattuso. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Salah. That's a shade optimistic. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. He shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Otto certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rui Costa. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff.
Rhode Island surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 4, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 24, Beckham. Substitution in progress.
Donnarumma claims comfortable. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Neto. This might spell danger. Roberto Carlos. And here's the chance to counter. Adriano. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho. And that's another good win of the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Villa. Serginho. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rijkaard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides...
Satu kali lagi nggak sih? Biar mentok 1950. Ini yang terakhir ya. Yang terakhir. DMF for seven. Tujuh. DMF-nya 3, cok.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Mohamed Salah.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. He's well positioned here. And that is a little undercooked. Rui Costa. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle.
Big chance!
Yeah.
Tremendous from Roberto Carlos!
That's so
Sumptuous
easy, bro.
finish, an absolute joy! Arsenal take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rui Costa. And a chance!
Oh,
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a cute ball.
Rhode Island are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Salah. And here's Cruyff. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the header! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily...
It's Salah!
oh my.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Pedro Neto is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Cruyff. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Rui Costa. And he's forced to go back. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cruyff goes for a shot!
Nice one.
It's there!
Ronaldo.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again.
Nice one. Good defender. And still losing. What a shame, what a shame. Okay guys, I think that's enough for tonight. Thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. If you guys have been watching for the whole time, thank you yang sudah nonton, thank you yang sudah join. Nanti kita lanjut lagi kapan-kapan ya. Udahan dulu bang. Thank you, thank you.